So, welcome to your Thursday Pilates class. We're going to be doing some interesting stuff with our feet today. You need a band, ankle weights, head cushions, and something to sit on. As always, listen to your body. If you've got any niggly bits going on, please take care of them. And if you're feeling a little below par, mentally, emotionally, also be nice to yourself. Wrap yourself up with love. Do some Pilates, and we're going to feel super smashing great. All right. We are going to start with our roll downs. So plant the soles of your feet into the floor. Let your collarbones get nice and wide. Let the crown of your head float up towards the ceiling. There you go. Your tailbone is effortlessly lengthening down towards the floor, and you'll feel that give you automatically a nice little bit of connection around your middle there. With all that in place, let's take a deep breath in. And exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Ooh, hello, floor. And now we're going to roll down through the spine, the crown of the head, going straight down towards the floor as if you're an Olympic diver. Hang over your legs there. Everything nice and loose. Then breath in, exhale, up we come, pulling the belly button to the spine, stacking yourself up through the vertebrae, back up to our lovely poised position at the top. Breath in. And exhale. Work nice and slowly at that top part of your back. Get some action there, then continue on down. Nice and smoothly. Just make sure your arms are nice and loose. Give them a little shake maybe. And then exhale, belly button to spine. Coming all the way up. Arms just drop naturally back to your sides. One more time. Breath in. And exhale. Down we go. Checking out how you're feeling on this Thursday. Exhale, up we come. Again, quite cloudy, even though it's July. But we shan't talk about the weather. It's too depressing. All the way to the top. We don't need good weather to feel good now, do we? Only a little bit. Let's roll our shoulders. A little bit of sunshine would be nice, don't you think? We're not being greedy. That's it. Nice big movements. Get the shoulder blades moving. Super. Feel that work in the top of your back. Let's go the other way now, opening out the chest. There you go. Giving your lungs some more space so you can pull in some nice oxygen. That's it. Come on, work it, work it. Get those shoulders up by your ears. Lovely. And then to finish off, let's bring them up behind your neck and then show me your neck. That's it. Bring them up. Honey monster. Let them go. Bring them up. Let them go. Either softly or with a little bit of an oomph. Up and down. Good. Last one. Up and down. Good. Just step your feet a little wider. You're going to take your arms out to the side, palms facing forward. We could do jazz hands, but we shan't. And then I want you to feel like your middle fingers are extending to the walls either side of you, getting longer and longer. And then you can't get any longer, so they start to go back instead. So you really open out across the chest here as your arms float back, stretching from your middle finger, and your face floats up towards the sky. So you get a lovely opening across the front of your chest there. It should feel quite nice. And then you're going to bend your knees, round your back, tuck your pelvis underneath you, and give it a hug. Please go again. So we open up. That's it. Middle fingers extending, extending, and then going back like some winged creature. Lifting your face to the sun. And then wrap yourself up, literally wrapping. We open up. Stretch out nice and wide. Open up those armpits. And then wrap yourself up with love. and then come back up. Good. Keep a little bend in the knees, and we're just going to twist really easily side to side. So we're not seeing how far we're going. We're just getting a nice, easy bit of rotation there. Keep your gaze up. Follow your ship on the horizon. I saw 3 ships go sailing by. That's it. Getting a nice, keep the knees bent. There you go. Nice and easy. Super. And then come back to center. Lovely. Go so that you can hold on to a piece of wall or something, bookshelf, mantelpiece, anything, just so you can balance. And you're going to press into your instep. So, you know, we do our prancy thing like that, but we're not prancing. No prancing today. We're just going to hold it there, pressing into the instep. Make sure your ankle has come straight forward. No funky deviation in the ankle, straight forward. So you're getting a stretch in your toes and possibly here in your instep. Lovely. Let's do the other foot. Do they feel different? Do you feel tighter on one side than the other? Can you feel that little stretch in your instep? How are your toes enjoying this, if at all? There we go, back to the first side. Lovely, like you're wearing ridiculously high stilettos, shall we say. And again, last time, other foot. Super. Now this time, chaps, you're going to go the other way. So you put your foot this way. Now bend the supporting leg and all the weight is on the supporting leg. All right, there's nothing on here. And we're still holding onto the wall for a bit of balance. And then you're just literally stretching out the front of your ankle here and the instep. If you want to, if it feels comfortable, listen to your body. You can shift a little tiny bit of weight over onto that foot just to beef up the stretch a little bit. Super, let's change sides. Remember, keep that supporting leg bent. Most of the weight on your supporting leg, maybe a little bit of weight on the stretching foot. Just see how it feels. Now, if you ever do wear, maybe not stilettos, but shoes with a bit of a heel, when you take them off at the end of the day, if you do this, it feels so good. Let's go back to the first. Or even, you know, if you've just been stood up all day, try this before you go to bed. It's a bit like, oh, ooh, a bit like that. Lovely. Last one, other foot. Again, make sure your ankle is straight, hasn't gone funky on you. There you go. And then just shake out your legs. And we're going to come down to the mat and we're going to sit on a little bit of height. A little bit more footwork, which may seem a little odd. We're only doing it this week because once you know how to do it, then you can do it whenever you want. But it is good stuff. So what you're going to do is you're going to thread your fingers. Yeah, sit on some height so you're nice and comfy. You're going to thread your fingers through your toes, through the gaps, you know, not like a magic trick, through the gaps in your toes. You might need to use the other hand to pull your toes apart to make some room to put your fingers through. And you might find it quite difficult. You might find it quite easy. It all depends, doesn't it? Once you've got them through, that might be enough to keep them on the ends of your fingers, or you might be able to keep threading your fingers through so you can go down towards the knuckles so you're getting more space between your toes. That's it. You kind of have to push your fingers down into your toes rather, into your fingers. It's a kind of strange feeling if you're not used to it. And then just give your fingers a wiggle. How does that feel? Does it feel a bit odd? Know that there's lots of pressure points, acupressure points in our feet, especially around our toes. All right. And then the final thing you're going to do is just hold on to the top of your foot there. And you're just going to stretch out your toes from the joint of your big toe. So you stretch it forward, that's it. And then the other way, bending the toes up. And again, just see how it feels. You might find you've got a stiff big toe joint that you never knew you had. And the other way. Oh, Helen's got a bit of cramp, I think, in her calf. Owie. Super. Unlace your fingers. Let's go to the other side. So threading those fingers one at a time. It's like some bizarre craft project, isn't it? Women's Institute gone mad. That's it. If you can thread your toes down a little bit more towards your ankles, do so. So you get a nice stretch between the toes and then have a wiggle of those fingers. So this is all because I was reading a very interesting article. I may have mentioned this before actually, but how we lose sensory awareness in the soles of our feet as we grow older and how that can affect our balance. So it's important to do a bit of work on your feet sometimes to try and maintain that, not to try, to maintain that. When you're ready, grasp that top of your foot and just ease it forward from the big toe joint and then stretch it out. See how it feels. Hang around in one position if it feels good. Lovely. Unthread your fingers. Final thing you're going to do is you're going to take your thumb into your instep and just rub your thumb along your instep. Can you see there what I'm doing? There, you might find you've got some little points that feel a bit, ooh, ooh, or it might feel quite lumpy. What you can actually do, what I used to find when I used to go to reflexology regularly in Japan was that it would start off feeling like little pebbles, and by the time he finished, it would have somehow broken down and start to feel like sand. Not sure what's going on, but it was very effective. So again, just see how it feels for you. Let's go to the other foot. The other thing you can do, of course, is roll a ball under the sole of your foot and just add a little bit of pressure on points that feel a bit niggly. Like I said, we're not going to be doing this every week, don't worry. I haven't gone completely mad. But once you know how to do this sort of thing, it's good. You can do it while you're watching telly or something. All right, and there we go. How did that feel for everyone? Was that okay? It's kind of interesting, isn't it? Don't you think? Yeah? All right, let's do some half rollbacks now. None of the fluffy stuff. We're going to grab your band. And we're going to do those half rollbacks that we have been doing for the past couple of weeks. All right, so you're going to put the band around your feet. Elbows into your side, open out the chest, belly button lifting away from your thighs. Knees are bent, so your knees and your feet are flexed, knees and feet pointing upwards. Take a breath in. As you exhale, scoop the tailbone underneath you. So get that pelvic action before you start to go back. Then take it back as far as you want to go. That's it. And then bring yourself back up, rocking back onto your sit bones, straightening through to a lovely long spine at the top. Good. Breath in. Exhale, scoop the pelvis, then start to roll back. Hold it back there, take a breath in there, and then as you exhale, pull the belly button to your spine even more as you come back up. Looking good, Helen. We're going to do a few more of these. Exhale, scoopage, and then we roll it back. Inhale there, pull the belly button to the spine even more. Up you come. Nice straight back at the top. Lovely, nice and tall. Two more, what do you say? Exhale, scoop it under. Roll it back. Breath in, and then exhale. Get a little bit of extra work at your center. So this time we're going to go back. You might not want to go so far. We're going to do some rowing. Okay, so breath in. Exhale, we scoop it under the same way as before. Hold it there now. Do the funky chicken with your elbows. And then we're pulling our fists up towards our chest as we row. That's it. Now our back's not moving. We're staying back in our half roll back. But keep thinking about pulling that belly button to your spine, tucking the pelvis underneath you. And you exhale as you pull the band up. Good. Here we go. Shall we do 6 more? Yeah. For 6. Keep breathing, chaps. and 5, and 4. Fasten that corset around your middle. 3, looking good, everyone. Well done. And 2, and 1. Lovely. Bring yourself back up. Lengthen through to a straight back at the top. Super. We're going to take a roll back to take us all the way down to the floor. Here we go. Starting with the same scoopage. All the way down this time. One vertebra at a time. Until you come down at the bottom. And then at the bottom there, you're going to bend your left leg up, put it on the floor, and you're going to take your right leg skyward. That's it, like a hammy stretch. But we're not going to stretch. We're just going to release the back of the leg. So just let the leg drop towards your face in a nice, easy release. All right. Super. Now I want you to pretend that you've got a sticker on the inside of your heel under your ankle bone here. All right. And you're going to turn your leg out, rotating the leg in the hip joint so you can see that sticker. So it's like a one-leg Charlie Chaplin. And then turn it back to parallel. And we go again. Turn the leg out so you can see the sticker under your ankle bone. And then we turn it back. Good. Keep this going and be aware of that rotation, the rotation of the whole leg in the hip joint. So you've got your ball and socket joint, remember. Nice, easy way to do this because we're not weight bearing. One more. And bring it back to parallel. Good. Now this time you're gonna, actually we'll change leg. No, we'll do our hip circles. We'll do our hip circles. Here we go. So you're gonna take your leg down, let it go out to the side and catch it at the top. There we go. Keep the leg straight, down, let it go out to the side and up to the top. Good. Now keep going. Watch your lower back isn't arching away from the floor as you do this. Keep your core engaged so you controlled your torso and it's just your leg whizzing around. Stop at the top on this one. We're going to go the other way. So we go out to the side first, down, catch it at the top. Out to the side. Exhale as it swoops around. Let it go. Catch it at the top and out. Catch it at the top. Lovely. Last one. Out. Catch it at the top. Nice work, chaps. Put the other foot into the band. Take the first foot out. All right, we're going to start with that. Just release in the back of the leg. So again, just let the leg drop towards your face as you get that nice opening. There you go. Nice and easy. Super. Now we're going to put our sticker on the other foot now, okay, on the inside of our heel, under our ankle bone. Rotate the whole leg so you can see your sticker. And back to parallel. Rotate the leg. Charlie Chaplin on this leg now. And rotate it back. Again, be aware of that whole leg movement. Twisting around. Lovely. And again, turn it out. Turn it back. One more. Here we go. Turn it out. How much turn out can you get in that leg? Bring it back to parallel. We're going to go into hip circles. We're going to go straight down first of all, out to the side, stop on a dime at the top. Good. And down, out to the side and catch. And down, let it go. Loosening up the hip here. 4. Keep the control at your center. 5, stop at the top. Let's go the other way. Out to the side, down and up. Good. Out to the side, down and up. Keep that belly button pulling down into the mat. Lovely. Exhale as it swishes around. Last one. Here we go. Down. Catch it at the top. Good. Hold that foot up there. Now we're going to change our sticker to the other side of the foot. So it's on the outside of our heel here under our ankle bone. And what you're going to do is rotate the leg inwards, turn it in so that you can see the sticker. And then turn it back to parallel. So the whole leg is turning in. There you go. We don't often do this inward rotation. It might feel a little odd. We turn it in. How much inward rotation can you get of that leg? Keep the legs straight if you can. Last one, turn it in. Woo. And back to parallel. Go back to the first leg. This is our last time. All right, inward rotation on this leg now. Rotate the leg in so the toes turn towards your center line. The heel goes outwards. And then back to parallel. Good. And rotate it in. Feel the work in the hip joint there. Interesting, isn't it? It's when you sometimes feel like you need a little bit of WD-40, I feel. Well, that might just be me. 2 more. Here we go. Turn it in. Nice work, chaps. And back to parallel. Last one. Make it a good and get your money's worth. Turn it in and out. Good. Take the other foot back into the band. So both feet in the band. Walk your hands up the band if you like for a bit more support. And we're just going to release the back of both legs. So again, if you let your legs drop towards you, you might find your tailbone floats up off the floor slightly. That's fine. Just enjoy that release in the backs of the legs. Super. We're going to bring our feet down one at a time. We can get rid of the band. And we're going to go into a nice little set of chest lifts. Plain and simple, all right? So feet are fist width apart, knees in parallel, hands behind your head. All right, make sure your feet are relaxed. After we've done all that work on the feet, now you should be nice and aware of what's going on there. So with this one, you want to make sure that your feet aren't clawing the mat. Keep them nice and spread and wide. Here we go then, chaps. Breath in, exhale up into your chest lift. Good. And down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Keep it going. Feel free to speed up or slow down if you want to, but keep the form. Head nice and supported in the hands. Tailbone doing nothing. We're not tucking under on this one. All the work in the front body. Those muscles in the front shortening, and that's what's bringing our chest up. Look beyond your knees. Beyond the knees. Belly button plunging down into the mat. We're going to do 4 more. Here we go. 4. See if you can get those shoulder blades a titchy bit higher off the mat. 3. Good. Looking nice. And 2. Last one. Here we go. Good. Now we're going to keep it going. This time, now you're going to take the hand across your body as if you're going to shake someone's hand, reaching out. So we get that little bit of rotation. This one. That's it. So the back of the hand is going towards the outside of the thigh. That's it. And all the way down. Other side. Reaching to shake someone's hand. And down you go. Feel the work in the side of the body. Lovely, everyone. Nice. Make sure those knees don't start knocking together. Keep them in parallel. There we go. Reach, reach, reach. Reach those fingertips past your leg. Exhale as you reach. Let's do 2 more sets. Getting those shoulder blades just a little bit higher. Looking good, guys. Down. And reach. And down. And last set. There you go. Keep the breath going. Exhale. Reach. And come down. Nice work, chaps. Bring your knees into your chest. Let's do an ankle twirl or 2. That's it. Twirl them one way, twirl them the other. And then from there, we're going to go into our hip rolls. And I'm going to propose we do it with our legs in tabletop. But if you're feeling a little less than fantastic, do feel free to put your feet down on the mat, okay? So legs in tabletop if you're willing. That's it. Arms in a T position, so we're supported here. Palms face up, and just make sure your hands are in line with your shoulders. Make sure your belly button is already pulling down into the mat. Water down a plug hole, remember. And the knees together, we're going over to the right. Keep your left shoulder blade on the floor. Exhale, use the left side of your body to drag those legs back to center. Inhale over to the left, right shoulder blade stays on the floor. Exhale, use the right side of your body to come back to center. Keep it going. So the last exercise we did our little chest lift with a little bit of rotation. We were working into that part of the body that we now want to use to bring the legs back to center each time. How much work can you get going there? Remember, you can turn your head in the opposite direction. Looking good, chaps. Couple more of these. Feel that control at your core. It's a good thing. Lovely. Finish yourself off. Make sure you've evened up left and right. Come back to center. Bring your hands behind your thighs, and we're going to rock up. Good. All right. We are going to do our lab, rolling like a ball. When I worked for Honda, I used to hate acronyms. Look at me now, making up my own. All right. Remember, you can either do your hands behind your thighs or hands on your ankles. The important thing is to make your back as round as you possibly can. That includes the top part of your back. So if you're looking down into your lap, that's ensuring you're nice and round here. Keep your heels in close to your bottom. All right. So here we go. You scoop under to start with so that you can sit back behind your tailbone and your heels come off the floor, and then keep scooping, scooping, scooping until whoops-a-daisy, you hit the tipping point. Lovely, everyone. Well done. Keep going, rolling like a ball, feeling the work in your abs. These are looking super. Inhale back, exhale up. Shoulders down. Inhale back, exhale up. Lovely. Couple more. Stop if you've had enough. Watch your ankle, Tanya. And last one. Hold it up at the top. Super work, chaps. Just let your legs come out in front. Take your heels to the width of your mat and just relax forward. Shoulders down. Let's just take a moment here. Tanya, you okay? Bit of cramp? Eek. Yeah. Just breathe. All right. So we're going to finish off our little ab section of the class with ta-da! 100! Yeah, Sheila knew what was coming. This one. So remember your leg choices: down on the floor, in tabletop, straight up, and they can be in parallel or turned out. The lower you take your legs, the harder you're going to make it for yourself. Just remember that. Adjust as you need to. All right, so you're down on your back. Come on, guys, we're in this together. We can pull off a little 100, right? Yeah. So one leg at a time to tabletop if that's where you're going. Straighten them if that's where you're going. Turn them out if that's where you're going. Arms above your chest, palms facing your legs. All right, now, when we're pumping, as well as feeling like we're bouncing little tennis balls, I want you to imagine you've got sparks coming out of your fingertips. You're reaching forward and sparking, all right? Take a breath in. Exhale, push that air down. Come on, it's humid today. We can feel the air. Here we go. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is halfway. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last set. 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes! Woohoo! Let me hear you say woohoo! Let's do a happy baby, shall we? Pulling the knees down towards your armpits. So you might feel a little stretch in the backs of your thighs there. Dropping your tailbone towards the floor. There you go. Just rock and roll around. Nice work, guys. And then we're going to rock ourselves up one more time. And we're going to come sitting on a little bit of height for some spinal rotation. So make yourself comfy. And we're going to do long froggies. All right, so soles of your feet together, away from you. Get away from me feet. There we go. And then just rest your hands on your knees. Little bit of pressure here so you can get a nice long spine. And just imagine you're sitting behind yourself and you're looking at your back, looking at your back, basically. Think of what you're saying, make it nice and long. Lovely. We're going to take our right arm up. Keep the shoulder down. Stretch to the fingers. Take the hand across your body. That's it. Back of the hand on the outside of the leg. Other hand kicks down behind you. Now, you might need to put something under that hand if you can't reach to the floor. There you go. Because you're going to press into that to give you a bit of leverage. Inhale to lengthen through the spine. Exhale to turn. Make sure your spine is perfectly upright. We're looking for perpendicularity. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to turn. See if you can look over that back shoulder. Keep the gaze up. That's it. Good. One more time. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to turn. Super. Bring it back. Good. Just watch you're not leaning back as you turn, okay? As I said, if you need to put something under your hand at the back so you can stay upright and you're not having to lean, please do. Left arm comes up. There we go. Take it across the body. Kicks down the other hand. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to turn. Use the back of the hand against the leg. Get some rotation. Wringing out the spine like a J-cloth. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to turn, but growing even taller as we turn. One last time. Inhale and exhale. Spiral the spine. And come back to center. Lovely. You're just going to drape yourself forward now. Let your elbows come forward of your shins. Let your head relax. Nice deep breaths here. And you really just have to let go. Let go in the hips. Let your head be nice and heavy. Let go in the glutes. And you might just surprise yourself with how far you can go. And bring yourself up. Super. We're going to go into some side leg work now. If you've got your ankle weights and you want to use them, this is your time to pop them on. All right. That's it. Quite interesting when you've had these on for a while and then you take them off, your legs feel really light. How are you enjoying the ankle weights this week, Tanya? Are you okay? I just love that yours are pink though. I want to get me a pink pair now. All right. I think Helen, she's either gone to answer the door or she's gone to get her ankle weights. We do not know. Make yourself comfy on your side. Let's go with our head cushions. Was it the door, Helen? It was the door. Okay. So, don't worry if you haven't got ankle weights. Don't need them. You still get adequate work without them. It's just a little extra quelque chose if you've got them. So you're down on your side and you're going to bend your legs, line up your feet with your bottom as if we were going to do clams and stuff. All right. But then you're going to extend your top leg to hip height. Put your top hand on your hip, make sure it's come forward so it's directly over your bottom hip. And then we're just going to lift and lower. Here we go. We lift and we lower. Good. And we lift and we lower. Super. 3, 4, and 5. Now imagine that leg is getting longer and longer. 6. So getting longer as it goes up and even longer as it comes down. 8, Lovely. 9, 10, hold it up. Hold it up on number 10. We're going to flex the foot and point the foot. Good. Flex the foot and point the foot. And 3, and point. Good. Leg stays at the same height. Nice. Get a nice strong flex. And 6, and 7, and 8. Nearly there. Keep breathing. And 9. Hold it in the flex. Hold the flex. Now, just like we did earlier, you're going to rotate the whole leg. So we do a one-legged Charlie Chaplin so the toes start coming up towards the ceiling. Good. And then turn it back to parallel. We rotate the whole leg. Good. Don't let the top hip move. That stays still. We're working actually into the joint here. Turn it out. Good. Turn it back to parallel. Good. 2 more. Turn it out. Super. Back to parallel. Last one. Turn it out. Back to parallel. Now we're going to turn it in. So turn your toes down towards the floor. Heel goes up towards the ceiling as you get that inward rotation. Good. Rotate it back to parallel. Turn the whole leg in. A reverse CC, Charlie Chaplin. Good. And turn it in. Feel the work in the joint. 2 more. And rotate. Good. Looking really nice, chaps. Well done. Last one. Turn it in. Back to parallel. Bring the leg down. Have a little moment. So far, so good? Good. All right. So you're going to drop your knees, lift your feet. Going into one set of regular diamond clams. All right, here we go. Knee to ceiling and down. We can be speedy with these. Down and 3 and down. Resist the closing. So you're working in both directions. Press the knee up, press the thigh down. 7 and 8. Good. And 9. Number 10, we're going to hold open. And you're going to do Charlie Chaplin feet with both feet. That's it. Flex your feet. That's it. Heels are together. Now squeeze your heels together. You're going to keep them squeezed together as we do another set of diamonds with your feet like this. So the knee comes down. That's it, Abigail. And open the knee back up to the ceiling. Good. Keep those heels together. Down and open. Good. And down. This is our new clam, everyone. Say hello to our Charlie Chaplin clams. And 5 and 6, really nice. And 7, good. Keeping that top hip still. Very good, everyone. And 8, nearly there. 9, hold it open at the top. Underneath leg can now rest. You're going to straighten the top leg towards the sky. Hold it with your hand so it's got some support. There you go. And then just let it drop towards you, getting a nice opening. So the knee is turned towards you. The leg is turned out here. That's it. So you're getting a little hammy stretch. Not so far forward, Abigail. Straight up towards the ceiling, if you can. There you go. That's it. Hold on behind the thigh. You got it. There you go. Super. Nice, interesting little stretch. Bring the leg down, and we are going to go into just one arm opening with your weight if you've got it to hand. So legs up at 90. Arms out in front, and over we go. Turning the breastbone to the ceiling as we open out. And then just breathe into it. Let those top ribs expand. Chin tucked, back of the neck long, throat soft. And breathe. Bring yourself back. Lovely. Bring yourself up. And we're going to go directly to the other side without further ado. All right, so start with your legs bent, your feet and your bottom aligned as if against the wall. Hand on your top hip. And then extending that top leg. Remember, you want to feel as if someone's got hold of your ankle and just lengthening that leg away from you. All right, here we go then. We lift and we lower and we lift. Good. And we lower. And 3. And 4. Really nice. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. That's it, chaps. You've got this. 9. 10. We're going to hold up. Hold it up. We flex and we point and we flex. Good. Work the ankle and toe to knee. 4. Good. That's it. Push the heel away from you. And 6. Relax the upper body. 7. And 8. Really nice. And 9. 10. We hold the flex. Hold the flex. Turn the whole leg out. Toes going up towards the ceiling as the leg rotates. Turn it back to parallel. Good. We turn it out. Single-legged Charlie Chaplin. Turn it to parallel. And out. Good. Keep that top hip still. Back to parallel. 2 more. Turn it out. Turn it in. Turn it out. Back to parallel. Now we're going to turn it all the way in. So toes going down towards the floor, heel going up towards the ceiling as you turn the leg in. Good. Back to parallel. We turn it in. Back to parallel. Lovely. And in. Out. Parallel. Out. 4. Nearly there, chaps. Keep the leg up if you can. And 5. Back to parallel. Rest the leg. Take a moment before we go into our diamonds. There we go. All right. So starting with the regular diamonds, easy peasy. All right. And then into our Charlie Chaplin diamonds. So knees down, toes up. Rah, rah, rah. And we're off. Up and down. Good. And 2. And down. Lovely. And 3. And down. And 4. Really nice. And 5. And 6. And 7, looking good. And 8, knee to ceiling, keep it moving. 9, 10, we hold up. Change the feet to your Charlie Chaplin feet, heels pressing together. And we go again. Bring it down, bring it up. Good. And down and up. Still resist the closing. That's good. And 4 and up and 5. Keep breathing. And 7, really good. Keep those heels pressing together. 8, kind of interesting, isn't it? 9, last one, going for gold. Here we go. 10, hold it up. Let the underneath leg relax. Straighten the top leg. Hold on to it. Give it some support. There you go. And then just let the leg drop towards you. Turn the leg out. Turn the leg out. There you go. Super. Breathe into it. Can you straighten the leg a little more? I thought you could, Tanya. Just saying. Lovely. And bring it down. All right, chaps, we're going to come over onto our front to do some back extension work with our band. You can... Oh, arm opening. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry. What would I do without you, chaps? Here we go. Open it. The best bit of the class. That's it. Let's enjoy the moment. Oh, let the chest open. Turn the head. If you want to place your front hand on your top knee and just lengthen that thigh bone forward, just to get a little bit more spiral. It's kind of nice. Bring yourself back. All right, take 2. Now we're going to do some back extension work. If you've got weights on and you want to leave them on, please do. If you've had enough, you want to take them off, that's fine too. Grab your band. Now you're going to place your band around your back, as we sometimes do, like this, under your armpits. And we're on the floor. When we're on our tummy, we're going to be in this position. So like a dropped out W, isn't it? All right. So make your way over onto your tummy. Super. Now, as always, in this position, lengthen that tailbone towards the heels. Feel how that lets you pull your belly button away from the floor slightly. Can you feel that? Good. Your nose is floating just slightly off the mat. We're going to take a breath in as we roll a marble forward to the top of our mat with our nose. Keep your forearms on the floor, come up into a little back extension. That's it, keeping the back of the neck nice and long. Lovely. And then we exhale down. Let's come up again, roll the marble. Think of your breastbone reaching out towards the top edge of your mat. And exhale down. And again, inhale. Shoulders down, shoulder blades sliding down towards your back waist. Exhale down, last one. Marble roll. Keep that abdominal wall pulling away from the mat. And down. Okay, moving on. Starting the same way. Roll the marble. Up into your little back extension. Then float the arms off the mat in your W. And then pull them wide so you've got glider plane wings. Now just check that your hands are in line with your shoulders and you haven't gone into a Concorde shape. Roll the heads of your shoulders down and back. Does that allow you to get a little bit more length and height? Then retract your wings and float yourself down. Let's go again. Marble roll into our little back extension. Set up the form first, then float the arms, then pull them wide. Pull the band as much as you can. Roll the heads of the shoulders down and back. Open out. Retract the wings, down you float. Last one with a little optional extra. Optional, okay? Marble roll, little back extension. Back of the neck stays long. Float the arms up, pull them wide. Roll the heads of the shoulders down and back. And now, if you want to, float the legs up. Let everything float up. We're on the International Space Station. Anti-gravity, we can't help ourselves. Floating above the earth. Nice work, guys. Retract your wings, float everything down, push back into your child's pose. Super work. There you go. Big toes together, knees the width of your mat. Stretch forward, let your breastbone drop down towards the mat. Super. And then walk your hands in. Lovely. And we're going to do a little bit of tiny surprise butt work. Yay, I hear you say. Just when you thought all the hard stuff was over, right? Gotcha. We're going to come into 4-point kneeling. Again, if you want to keep your weights on, make it a bit harder for yourself. Hey, go for it. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. You're going to take your right leg back, keeping your big toe on the floor. Just check that your kneecap and your front jeans pocket is facing the mat. That's not going to change as we lift our leg. Here we go. So the leg lifts and it lowers. Good. And it lifts and it lowers. And 3. And 4. And 5. That's it. Don't drop into the lower back. 6. And 7. Number 8, we're going to hold it up. And we're going to flex. We flex and we point and we flex. Shoulder blades down your back. 3. And 4. And 5, good. And 6, really nice. And 7. 8, hold it in the flex. Bend the leg So you're at 90-degree angle with your leg. The sole of your foot is parallel to the ceiling, and we're going to pulse up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Straighten the leg. Put the toes down on the floor. Now you're going to stretch back into that heel. So it's like you're pushing the mat away from you. That's it. So you get a nice little stretch in your calf there. Should feel quite nice. Super. Let's go directly to the other side. We cannot hang about. Left leg back, toes on the floor as you just check that your kneecap and your front jeans pocket are facing the mat. Keep your belly button pulling to your spine throughout, okay? Here we go. We lift and we lower and we lift and we lower. Good. And 3. Lovely, Helen. 4. And 5. That's it. Good. Straighten that leg as much as you can. And 7. 8, we hold up. Hold it up. Keep it at height now as we flex. And we point. That's it, Sheila. Flex. And point. Good. And 3. And 4. Push the mat away from you through your hands. 5. And 6. Shoulders down. And 7. 8, we hold the flex. Bend the leg. Sole of the foot parallel to the ceiling for the finale. Pulsing up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the leg. Bring it down. Press back into the heel now. Get that stretch in the calf. Oh, yeah, baby. That's it. Looking good, guys. Well done. Bring both knees in now. Tuck your toes underneath you and just bring yourself back into a child's pose with your knees together. So you get that stretch in your insteps. Bottom coming down towards your heels as you stretch forward. Looking good, guys. Well done. Walk your hands in. We're going to come onto our back for our lovely, lovely, luscious stretching. As we have been doing, feel free to go carte blanche with your props if you want to use magic circle, band, magic circle or band in conjunction with squishy. Anything is good. All right. We'll do our glute stretch and then our hammy stretch. The regular deal. I'm going to keep my weights on, but if you've had enough, adios the weights. Let's get into the glute stretch first, the figure of 4. So you probably don't need to tell me that we have just been working our butts. So now we get to stretch out our butts. Breathe into it. There you go. Release the glutes. Super. We're going to be a couple of minutes over, chaps. I hope that's okay. We did start a couple of minutes late. If you need to dash off at 10, that's fine. Let's change legs. Again, breathe into it. Maybe you're a little tighter on this side. Let the breath work into that tightness, loosening it up, creating more space on the inside. Lovely. Bring the legs down. Let's get into our hammy stretch, however you want to do it. All right, I'm going to go with no props today. I'm just going to hold on behind my leg. Remember, you can bend and stretch. There you go. Using whatever prop you favor. Nice work, Tanya. Well done. Bendy windy. Now hold the stretch wherever you're at. Don't even think about going any further, all right? We're just going to breathe in that position. So you're going to breathe in, 2, 3, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lovely. Now you're all relaxed. You might find that you can just take your stretch a little smidgy bit further. You might surprise yourself. Leg lengthening away from you. There you go. Lovely, everyone. Let's change legs. As we change legs, let me ask you, were you breathing through your nose or your mouth? Aha! Aha, Sheila. I yes. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Okay. Whatever you were doing, this time when we do it, I want you to breathe in and out through your nose. Just try, unless you're bunged up. Don't do that because you'll pass out, okay? Take your leg up. Get into the hammy first of all. Bending and stretching or whatever you prefer to do. Enjoying that release in the back of the legs, softening in the hip crease here. Put your thumb in it and give a little massage if you need to, whatever it takes. And then just hold your stretch wherever you're at. And then breathing through the nose this time, chaps. Here we go. Breathe in. 2, 3, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in. 2, 3, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in. 2, 3, out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lovely. Maybe you can go a little bit further in your stretch now that you've breathed nice and deeply. There you go. As you're going further in your stretch, just enjoy that new sensation. Lovely. Bring the leg down. How did that feel breathing through your nose? Did it feel different? Yeah. Just remember that that is good for you, breathing through your nose. It means the air that's coming in gets filtered by our lovely nose hairs, sexy old nose hairs. And breathing properly and deeply like that can have an enormous impact on our well-being, our nervous system, etc. All right, you're going to turn over onto your side into the fetal position. Nice and relaxed. Then you're going to use your top hand to push into the floor so you can come up to sit into your modified mermaid. And then turn onto your knees, taking it nice and steady today, chaps. One leg forward, make your way to standing. There you go. And let's come back to center to finish this thing off in style. Watch your props. There you go. So you're going to have your feet together. Everybody okay? Yes? All right, let's put our hands on our hips. Now just glance down and make sure your toes are level. They level? Super. Get a little bit of inner thigh squeeze, crush a grape, and get that little natural uplift that you get. And then you're going to take a little knee bend. Now sink down like you're on a cloud, soften down into your knee bend, keeping your heels pressed into the floor. There you go, marshmallow time, everybody. Now straighten the legs, keeping the tailbone lengthening down towards the floor, and then let the crown of your head float up to the sky. Onto your tippies, lovely. And then lower the heels with control, trying to stay as tall as possible, even though your heels are going down. Let's go again, marshmallow. Melt into your little plie. Straighten the legs and float on up. Inner thigh squeeze will help you here. That's it. And remember, if you wobble, wobbling, it doesn't matter. It's how you react to your wobble that's important. So just stay chilled. Accept the wobble. Be cool with the wobble. And down. We're going to do 2 more because I'm liking what I'm seeing. marshmallow. Straighten the legs. Float on up. Ooh. Lovely. Last one with the showcase finale balance finish, marshmallow. Straighten the legs, inner thighs, ankles nice and strong, core engaged. And then take your arms out to the side, slightly in front of you. There you go. Be like a lovely eagle on the warm air currents. Hold it. And come down. Utterly, utterly fabulous, everybody. Superb. Well done. Really nice work. Enjoy your weekend when you get there. Remember, the Olympics start tomorrow. Excited. And I hope to see you back on the next mat when you can make it.